Hi, this is Celia with Emerge Family Therapy Center, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to chat with you as a parent, the family leader. You may not see yourself as a leader, but if you are a parent, you are a leader to your children. And whether they're in your home right now or even maybe away from you, you have a tremendous responsibility to lead during this crisis. And they need you probably more than ever. So I wanted to share some thoughts with you about how that can happen. And I have an acronym here, SAFE. So we're going to focus on self-care, providing structure, attuning to need, providing assurance, family bonding opportunities, and the essentials of communication. So let's start with self-care. You as the family leader need to be sure that you're caring for yourself. First and foremost, if you don't put on your own oxygen mask, it's really hard for you to take care of those around you, to use the airplane metaphor. So we would encourage you to do things like getting your proper exercise and good nutrition and adequate rest. And we know that these are challenging times for all of us, and there are probably additional stresses on you as parent. So the need for your own self-care is even more important. When you experience some of the symptoms that come with anxiety, such as feeling overwhelmed or irritable or wanting to snap at kids, strongly encourage you to do things like taking a break yourself, maybe going for a walk if appropriate to leave your children for a few minutes, or taking them with you, putting them in the stroller and going for a walk. Exercise can often help. It's important to maybe say something like, hey kids, I'm just gonna take a few minutes of mommy or daddy time. Go get a bath, practice some mindfulness routines or meditation, whatever helps you to decompress for a few minutes. As you are a healthier individual, you're able to provide healthier leadership in your home for your children. And then children really do need structure. We all benefit from structure. Sometimes we like a break from that structure, but if we don't have the structure itself, we tend to flounder, especially in times of crisis. And children are no different from that. Structure provides safety for kids. So something like, we're going to start each day on our schoolwork about such and such a time. They'll work for a couple of hours, have lunch, finish up with schoolwork, and then we're going to try to have a fun family activity, or we'll try to get outside a good bit in the afternoon, or tomorrow night we'll have a phone chat with grandparents, or whatever it might be, to allow the children to have a sense of some sort of control over their day. And speaking of control, choices are good when you can give them, because that does help your children to feel like they have a sense of control over their own environment. They don't need to be in charge, but they need to have a sense that they have some choice in what they're doing. So maybe you have different family members choose the family activity for the night, or different family members give input on meals or help with meal preparation. All of these provide a sense of agency on the part of each family member, but also help promote the structure that's really important. Breaks from structure are good, surprises are great, but we do need a sense of, this is normalcy, the new normal, and this is sort of what I can expect. It's also important, especially during these times, to attune to the needs of your children. Your children more than ever need empathy and compassion. We sometimes underestimate kids and think that they're not feeling the anxiety and stress, but actually they are, and they often absorb our stress as adults. Again, the importance of our taking care of ourselves so that we can lead them in the healthiest ways. But it's important to tune into our kids' needs, and this is an excellent time for us to become students of our children, figure out what they need. So maybe today they don't need to do the last 5 out of the 35 math problems. Maybe the first 30 were enough. Maybe today they needed a little extra outdoor time or a little extra exercise. Maybe today they need a little more time for a chat and a little more individual one-on-one eye contact time with mom or dad. So tuning into our children's needs with compassion and empathy will allow them to thrive in a time such as this. And along with that goes the idea of assurance. We all need assurance that we're going to be okay. We're going to come out of this. We need some hope that there is going to be a different kind of future ahead where we're not contained within the four walls of our homes, where we will be able to see our children again. And along with that assurance, as parents, we can provide the reassurance to children that we sort of have this. And at times we may feel like that we don't really have it all under control, and we don't. Corona has thrown us all a loop or two, but it's important for our kids to have the sense that Mom and Dad at least know what they can do and need to do to tackle the problems that are associated with the coronavirus. And that gives children a strong sense of safety when they believe that their parents know what they're doing and are able to meet the challenges of each day. So I think we'll stop there. Self-care, structure, attuning to needs, and assurance are really important basics for each family. And then next week we'll pick up with some ways to build in the F and the E of family bonding and the essential questions. All right, look forward to chatting with you again next week.